Hi, class. It is nice to be reconnecting with you. I wish we were in person, kind of seeing how everybody's doing, missing you guys, but hope everybody is well and hanging in there. I want to show you a few things on our Canvas course so you can see in the background is our modules 10 and then end of the semester. So let me point out a couple of things. I want to make sure that you have all the information that you need. So here we have module 10. And as you can see, you'll be doing your annotations for chapter 13 as you normally do. Then there is an opportunity to get class participation points. Make sure you do your original posting and then respond to a couple of your peers. We have a quiz on chapter 13, so you can show me what you've learned. And then this last one is an important practice for the final exam. It's called critical reading essay analysis, and it says you can do it with a partner. How you would do that virtually is if you want to reach out to someone else in the class through the message app, you can let them know that you're going to take part of it, they can do part of it, and then you can share your answers if you'd like to. If you prefer to do it by yourself, that's perfectly fine too. Now I really want you to pay attention to the end of semester assignments. There are two things that are listed there and they're worth a lot of points for your grade. Some of you are going to be ready to start working on those in the next week. You can see the original due dates May 3rd and May 8th. If you want to extend, you know that our class has another 2 weeks, and so you can extend all the way to May 22nd. But I highly recommend you start looking at what's required in the portfolio and also in the final exam so that you can ask me any questions that maybe come up. The first one here, the portfolio, that is an opportunity for you to tell me some of the most impactful assignments that we've had for the semester, and also to go back and reflect on how you've changed as a critical thinker and critical reader. I had asked that question of you at the very beginning of the semester, and this is a chance for you to revisit that. The last thing is the final exam. It'll be structured very similar to how the midterm was, but as you can see, it's worth 100 points. So that means you're going to answer the questions that you had in the first 5 or 6 chapters of the book, just like you did on the midterm, but now we're layering in those additional questions that come from the second part of the book. I've opened up the final exam. I want to show you a couple of things so it makes sense what I'm asking you to do. But I also want you to notice that it says, be sure to get help from me so you can do really well on this. What help looks like is that you can start reviewing this, getting a sense of what's required, and then you can set up a time to talk with me on the phone, or we can do a video conference. Or you can just send a rough draft to me well ahead of the deadline, and then I can review it for you. You'll notice for the final exam, instead of having one article, you actually have 3. All 3 articles have a very similar subject matter, and so what I want you to do is read all 3 and then treat them as if they were one concept, one article. So you'll answer your questions as if you had read one article. The purpose of the final exam is to show me overall what is your understanding of all of these concepts we've learned throughout the class and in the book. So review your book chapters, review your midterm and the kind of feedback that you got on the midterm, and that'll help you know what to do as you work on the final exam. Remember, it'll be question and answer, and it's very important to be as thorough as you can to show me that you understand the concepts. That's my plan. I know you can do it. Let's make sure that you have great success at the end of the semester.